BAMMA 20, you make your return to the promotion against Colin, Freakshow, Fletcher. Tell us about how this fight came to fruition.
The bout with Colin Fletcher on BAMMA 20, April 25th. It's going to be a good fight. It came about. I just wanted to be active. I wanted to stay busy. I spoke to Jude. You know, the option was there. I was happy to fight whoever. Obviously, there's Mansour. Colin, I'd love to get a rematch with Colin because we fought last year in the K1 bout and he got the decision over me. We got a taste of each other and it's like a little unfinished business.
You just mentioned that K1 bout at Kings of Glory.
Yeah.
You know, walk us through that bout. You know, obviously Colin got the win, the unanimous decision, but how did you feel your performance was in that fight?
It was so-so. There were some bits I did well. I think I just slept a few times in the fight, which gave the fight away. He was busier, I did more damage. But it's what it is. It doesn't really bug me too tough. It's just times when it bugs you is when you know what I mean, you feel you could have done better. You know what I mean, gave it away a little bit. Like I said, he did well. He stuck to his game plan better than I stuck to my game plan. I was in like two minds and I didn't pick one or the other. So at times I was a little bit in limbo in the fight, and I think that's what gave away the fight. But Colin's a good fighter, and I expect him to come more. You know what I mean, to be well prepared. And we'll probably see the best of him. You're definitely going to see the best of me.
So you're both pretty much veterans of the UK MMA scene. You know, you're now facing off in BAMMA. There may have been, you know, apart from that K1 bout, a lot of times when you two could have faced in the past. So how do you know, now the fight's finally happened in MMA, how big would you describe it as?
It's a massive fight. Both UFC vets. And domestically, as far as like the UK, Europe is a huge fight. You know what I mean? I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully the fans are as well.
Would you say there's title implications on the line?
I hope so. I hope there's title implications on the line. You know what I mean? I'd love to go and get that belt. To be honest with you, actually, I say I'd love to go and get the belt, but the belt is not the number one thing to me. The number one thing to me is to stay busy and be proud of myself. So, you know what I mean? As long as I go out there, I perform well, you know what I mean? I want to stay active and just really fulfill my potential. That's the main thing for me. But as long as I do that, then everything else will come with it. So the belt, whoever, you know what I mean? I'll take on whoever, man. I'm good to go.
So have you signed an exclusive contract with BAMMA then?
No, it's not an exclusive contract. We've worked out a deal that works out good for myself and them. So I'm happy with it. I'm sure they'll be happy with it. And you know what I mean? Like I say, I want to stay busy. I've got a good relationship with them. So you know what I mean? We'll just see what happens in the future. But there's a 2-fight deal, but all depends on how this fight goes, which I predict will go well for myself.
So BAMMA in 2015 seemed to have come under a huge resurgence. Obviously there's been a certain situation going on at Cage Warriors at the minute. They're not, you know, currently active, and BAMMA seem to have, you know, taken the chance to, you know, move up and become much more prominent. You know, what do you think now of BAMMA in 2015 and the intentions they have?
I don't know what intentions BAMMA have for 2015, but it's a great opportunity for them to make a big statement and really solidify themselves as the British #1 organisation for MMA, and even in Europe. You know what I mean? They've got a lot of good European fighters with the promotion also, so I think it's a really good opportunity. You know what I mean? Fighters need to fight, they need that work, so BAMMA's going to be a good place to go to.
Mansour the champion currently. You know, we know he fought Colin Fletcher, defeated Colin, and now you two are fighting with potentially a fight with Mansour on the line. You know, what do you think of him? How do you think that he matches up against you?
Mansour, he looks very raw, he looks pretty physical. He's a dangerous fighter, you know what I mean? He looks young, strong. He'll be one of those guys that will be always improving, always learning, and he looks like he's got a good attitude towards fighting. You know what I mean? He's a tough fight for most people, I think, but I'm happy to take that fight. I'm confident I beat him anywhere in the fight. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to go out there, I'm going to beat Colin, and myself and Mansour can get it on. I know he wants it. I'm going to take it to him.
the lightweight division in BAMMA is absolutely stacked in a minute. You've got you, Colin, Martin Stapleton, Jack McGann, Mark Diakese. There's fighters galore there. You know, what do you think that statement says about lightweights in the UK?
Well, like you say, because of the collapse of other organisations, you know what I mean, everyone's going to kind of like push towards the BAMMA boat. So I think it's great for the UK fans. They're going to see some awesome matchups. And I think the pool of talent in the UK is very strong. You know what I mean? Before, like, I mean, if you're looking 8 years ago, probably a few guys here and there, but now there's a lot of good guys in that category. And the lightweight division has always been a tough category.
Is there anyone in that lightweight division in BAMMA that you've got your eye on?
Fletcher and Mansour. I want both of them.
Because I recently spoke to Martin Stapleton. Obviously, he's facing Jeremy Petley at BAMMA 19. He says he thinks the winner of that, which he believes will be him, goes up against you or Colin for that #1 contender spot. What do you think of that fight?
I'll be honest with you, I don't really want to fight Martin. I was in the house with him on the Ultimate Fighter. I get along well with him. I really like him. If the fight so happens, then, you know what I mean, it's one of those things you got to do it. But he's somebody that I would avoid just simply because Martin's a very good fighter, also very strong. He's definitely the most physically strong lightweight I've ever felt. I got nothing but appraisal for Martin. He's a great guy. You know what I mean? Like I say, because I know him on a personal level and we was in the house together at night, not an ideal fight, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm confident in my ability, in my training and what I'm doing. So whoever I fight, I'm confident that I will get that decision, I will get that win.
Okay, Andrew, give now a message to the BAMMA fans who will be seeing you in Birmingham and to Colin Fletcher.
I don't really have big talk for no threatening kind of words or anything like that, but you're going to see the best of me. So be prepared. I'm coming full steam.